beautiful. If this is your first time here, I'm an intuitive tarot oracle reader. Now, my dear, hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today is not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading. Well, to be precisely, it's going to be a candle wax reading. I've not recorded one in like such a long time, and I know you guys love candle wax readings, and yeah, I just thought, hey, when was the last time I've recorded one? And I actually cannot remember, so I thought today I definitely need to record one. And today it's going to be all about what will your future spouse bring into your life? Guys, if you would like to see the other way around, if you would also like to, get a reading or a candle wax reading, let me know how you would like it to be about what you will bring into your future spouse's life. Definitely let me know in the comment section below that you're interested. And yeah, guys, as you can see, I have 3 piles for you to choose from as always. And today I have new crystals for you guys. So this is going to be pile 1. So this is pile 1. This is going to be pile 2. And this is going to be pile 3. So as always, guys, feel free to pause the video or even meditate on the cards if you need more time. You will find the timestamps in the description box, but also in the comment section. So yeah, guys, let's begin. Hey Padawan, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what will your future spouse bring into your life? Now, before starting, guys, I would like to apologize. There are a lot of kids playing outside, and yeah, if you need any distracting noises, please excuse that. But hey, they're kids, so let them play, let them have a good time, right? So what we're gonna do, my dears, I will first get you about 2 tarot cards, and then we will start with your candle wax reading. Well, actually, I'm still thinking and feeling if I should use tarot today at all or not. No, I should use tarot. I will only take 2 tarot cards. Yeah, I feel like today, I'm just listening to my intuition, and I feel like today I should use it. So guys, let's see, for pile 1, let's see guys. So let's see. What will your future spouse bring into your life? Okay. We have 1 card falling already. We got the wheel falling down. Okay. All right. Let's get you another card, guys. Please let the card fall down. Please let it fall down. But the devil came out in reverse. So... oh my goodness, are you kidding me? Guys, look at this. How beautiful is that? You got the wheel and you got the 4 of Wands. What will your future spouse bring into your life? What the tarot is saying, simply said, they will bring you a home. They will... But okay, I will start in a minute. And we got the Queen of Wands in the reverse as well. So right before starting, guys, I saw the devil card coming out in reverse, but I didn't pick it up because I want my cards to fall down. At least in this reading, I feel like it should be the case. But what I'm actually seeing for you guys, first of all, is that with the devil coming out in reverse, I feel like some of you guys could have come across people in your lifetime which were quite narcissistic or quite manipulative, right? I just feel like this group in particular, I mean, every human beings meet, we all meet people who are not good for us, right? But for some reason, I feel like there's some emphasis here on you guys that you in some way, in one way or another, have came across people who are really toxic, really narcissistic. Maybe the fact that it comes out so strong is because there has been a very important person who had a lot of influence on your life, and they were that way. For instance, maybe someone had another, like a parent who was really toxic or is toxic. Maybe someone had a very very important ex who was not good for you, right? It doesn't matter how it's going to be for like you guys. I'm just seeing that unfortunately you have encountered a lot of negativity, a lot of negative vampires, so to speak, and I'm seeing this coming through. And I feel like this is a message that had to come out because I will probably channel something, maybe. Yeah, I feel like in the candle wax reading, and therefore the devil needed to come out like a trigger. Yeah. All right, but leaving this to the side, now let's look into what came out for you guys here. So you got the devil again. What am I saying? You got the wheel, the Four of Wands, and the Queen of Wands. So there could definitely someone be fire sign here. So Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but I'm also seeing fixed signs coming through. Yeah, but I mean, let's put the signs away. We can later look into the signs a little more, but let's look into that first of all. So what will your future spouse bring into your life? I feel like, guys, for some of you guys, you know, it could be the case that you always seeked to have this person that made you feel appreciated. And I'm not saying that, I mean, I'm definitely not saying that we should wait for someone else to come and make us feel a certain way, because this is like exactly what I, for instance, would not really support. But, you know, sometimes we come across people who have such a beautiful, positive impact on us, in which their presence is like a blessing, right? And I'm not saying that, you know, this energy is coming towards you and therefore you should, you know, be shitty to yourself and you should wait till this person comes and they actually give you, you know, the kind of appreciation that you deserve. In fact, guys, our outside world, and I'm really talking of experience here, our outside world is always like a mirror to our inside. And for instance, if you guys feel like you're not worth or you don't deserve someone who really puts the time and effort into a connection with you, who genuinely shows you how much they appreciate you, for instance, then this is something that you will see from the outside, and you may come across people who will make you feel this way because you don't appreciate yourself, or because even, you know, sometimes we think that we want that we love ourselves, but then when someone comes across someone we think that is out of our league, we feel like, hey, like, why would this person want to be with me, right? And this is exactly the point. This is really a core energy. This is like, the moon is not here, but this is like a subconscious energy. Maybe some of you guys, you say that you, of course not for everyone, right? But maybe for some, you really want, or you think that you deserve something or someone that appreciates you, but then when someone comes across, you're just like I don't deserve someone who's like out of my league, or why would this people, maybe some of you guys get really like cautious as well. You feel like, well, if someone good, or if something good comes towards me, there needs to be something, right? Because otherwise there's no way in hell someone really healthy or something really good can happen or come towards me, right? But why I'm saying this is because I'm seeing that your future spouse will actually come into your life, and they will really give you this feeling of you truly feeling like you're appreciated for who you are. I'm not talking for someone that you want to be. For instance, okay, this is like such a weird example, so bear with me, guys, but still I think one way or another this message may show what I'm talking about. For instance, just assume there's someone out there who would like to get plastic surgery. For instance, maybe a nose job or maybe a breast augmentation or whatever, because they feel like if they don't look a certain way, they will not be attractive enough, or so no one will love them, because unfortunately in our effed up world nowadays, we're so bombarded with so much toxicity and so much like poison for our soul that we can have these like perceptions of ourselves. And for instance, in this example, the person might think that they need to change something in order to be worthy of such a connection or a person. But then this person will come in and they will appreciate you exactly as you are. And this is the kind of energy in which you feel like, wait, I don't need to change my nose. I don't need to have a breast augmentation. Not because I found someone who loves me now, but because this love I need to have on my in myself first. So I feel like in some way they're gonna show you a mirror. They're gonna make you really aware of how you are treating yourself, or you know yeah, I feel like this is really healing. And for instance, in this example, the person will see that, no, like I don't care how this world, what they think, or like I will go with myself and I will accept myself the way that I am, because I am loving, I am worthy, I deserve so much. Not because someone came into my life and loves me the way I am, no, because I know that I am lovable the way I am. And I'm not saying that like anyone out there who wants to, get plastic surgery, that there is anything wrong about it. Of course not. But this is just an example that came into my mind. So it's like, in a way, this person will also trigger you to self-healing. They will not be the reason why you will heal, but they will, in a way, trigger it. But you will do the work yourself. The Queen of Wands is someone who is a self-made person. The Queen of Wands, although that's really funny, in this deck, guys, the King of Wands, I don't know why, but this reminds me, like, I feel like this is the King of Wands sitting right here, like next to her, okay? But what I'm seeing is that it's not like you will need someone else to fulfill you. They will trigger something within you, and then you will do the work on yourself by yourself, in which you will come to a place that even if no one was there, you will still feel whole, because you're whole within yourself, because you are the Queen of Wands. And the Queen of Wands is a self-made person. The Queen of Wands does not wait for the King of Wands to come and to, I don't know, to make her, right? No. But the King of Wands is triggering her, which is if we want to heal, if you want to hear like certain parts of us, right, we first need to be aware of what is unhealed, and that happens very often through triggers, right? Because we like what's in the hidden comes to the light. So yeah, guys, this person really triggers self-healing. They will bring self-healing into your life, and again, they will give you this energy of appreciation. Also with the Four of Wands. The Four of Wands, is this my home pile, I'm asking? If there are people out there who know what I'm talking about, then this is my home pile. So they will really give you this warm energy. They will bring a warm energy into your life. And I'm also seeing that they will bring a feeling of you being protected. And what I mean with that is, like, the wheel is a really, like, it's a card of destiny, right? And whenever we talk about destiny, at least this is the message that I'm getting, it is as if there's something out there greater than us, right? And I feel like you will, through this person, they will even bring a stronger connection to you than like the connection you have to your guides, the energies, right? Because I feel like, guys, you can see this woman, it doesn't matter like your gender, but this woman is like here, and then there are this wheel here with all these animals here. So I see that you have energies helping you every day, supporting you, maybe even communicating with you, right? Well, I say energies, but what I mean, like spirit guides, right? And I feel like through this person coming into your life, your senses will somehow increase. And this connection that you will have to your guides, it will even become stronger, I'm seeing here. Yeah, especially also because there's the self-healing aspect. Yeah, definitely. Let's start with the candle wax reading. Oh, yeah, let's start. Let's see, guys. Let's see for you. Let me get the... Okay. So for pile 1. Let's see, guys. So let's see. So give me a moment, please, guys. Give me a moment. Yeah, I really feel like some of you guys, not for everyone, of course, but some of you guys are guarded. Either some of you guys are guarded because of past people. Again, yeah, the devil in reverse, right? So maybe you've been in relationships in which like they were not good for you, or you have met people who took advantage, or you just have this very negative for some, just this a little bit, you're cautious when it comes to people, right? And maybe your guards are up, right? um it could even be the case that you have a lot of self-doubt or even fear around love or around you being with someone else because you don't want to make yourself vulnerable, for instance. But regardless, what I'm seeing is that I feel like it's gonna really surprise you in how this person is going to open you up. Maybe you're, for some, maybe you're watching this pick a card readings and you're hoping, again, in theory, you may want something, but then when something happens, you're just like, oh my goodness, like, what's the catch? Or there needs to, like, something bad needs to happen. Or, like, I feel like you've been in, like, maybe codependent, relationships, or just maybe there has been some heartbreak or negativity in your life in which it has really influenced you. But let me tell you, this person, your future spouse, is someone, when they say something, they mean it. And I feel like this is something that will really have a positive impact on you, because maybe for some, the people who are around you or were around you always talked, but they never took action, and therefore your self-worth in a way really really got hurt because you felt like, okay, why isn't there anyone who actually shows me how much I care, And let me just tell you one thing, guys. When I do candle wax readings, the messages come in many different ways. One way is, for instance, through cards that I'm seeing. And I'm seeing the Empress coming through, guys. Now, guys, the Empress is just... They're gonna see you as the Empress. And for the majority of you, it could be the case that you're not seeing yourself as the Empress yet. Maybe for some, there is some self-love or some healing that needs to be done. But your future spouse is really going to see you as someone who, the Emperor and the Empress, they're made for each other. And what I mean with that is, like, the Empress is just one of a kind. And she is someone who... she's a creator, the energy of creation is within her, right? And the traditional tarot, she's pregnant. So they're gonna see you as this person that they can actually create something with. We have the Four of Wands, create a home life with. For those of you guys who would like to have children, maybe even a family if this is something you want. But your person is gonna trigger in you this self-healing in which you're going to transform into the Empress. For some, maybe the Empress card has a really huge influence on you or some kind of meaning. But regardless, what I'm seeing is that, yeah, look at this. This even looks like a heart, right? I mean, I think it's also visible in the, yeah. But what I'm seeing is that they're going to bring out a light of you. A beautiful light that's already in you, but because of, like, experiences and just life in general, other people may have took this life out of you, but it's there. It will always be there. But I'm just seeing a lot of like emotional fulfillment within yourself. I feel like, guys, you're gonna find or you're gonna explore newer parts of yourselves that just gonna be mind blowing. I'm just, this may sound weird, but I'm just feeling like someone is in such an ecstasy that they feel high. You know, this is the kind of energy I'm getting. And maybe it's the fact that this person, when we're talking about your future spouse, the fact that you're gonna marry, for a lot of you guys, for 90%, this is the person that we're talking about, is the one who will propose to you. But for about 90%, for a lot of you guys. So what I'm seeing is that the way this person treats you is going to be, in a way, awaken you. I'm hearing. Maybe your vibration will rise, and therefore your senses will rise automatically, right? And I told you that your connection to your guides, in a way, will also strengthen, right? But I'm also seeing that just for those who may always have been more serious because life just, right? Life has not been easy, and therefore you were more in your masculine energy. You needed to always be in survivor mode, or you just needed to fight for what you want, or like not in a, like, you know, it's more like in a really, yeah, survival thing I'm seeing here. So maybe for some of you guys, you would like to be more in this like childlike innocent energy, but life doesn't allow it always. Of course, guys, again, take what resonates and leave what doesn't. But with this person, when they come in, I feel like they're gonna just like awaken you to a much more lighter side of you. This is really what I'm seeing, because I'm also seeing that this person will be pretty romantic, guys. I don't know if this is something you like. You need to see it for yourself, but this is a very romantic individual, and they will be very giving, very generous with their time, with their energy. Guys, I feel like for a lot of you guys, you need to work on your divine feminine. Even if you're watching this and you are a man, it doesn't matter. We all have divine feminine, divine masculine within us. I feel like for some, maybe you were more, life forced you to be more in your divine masculine. Of course, divine masculine, there is nothing bad about it, but I feel like it was forced, or your divine feminine was, she was like pushed aside forcefully. Because I see like for some, maybe it's a little bit difficult for you to receive. Maybe you're used to always like go go go, and it's difficult for you to receive. But this person is really going to you know, they're going to open you up to the gift of receiving. And this is really, it's all about the divine feminine. Maybe some of you guys are actually working on your divine feminine, on your more feminine side. Maybe you're watching different, you know, YouTube videos on how to be more feminine, or how to awaken your divine energy, your divine feminine Shakti, right? So I'm just seeing these energies coming through, and yeah, I'm seeing a snake. So, you know, Shakti, Kundalini, like, guys, there's a lot of like energy, like awakening within you. But I feel like for some reason, maybe because of just negativity of life, it was you had to like always, you know, be on the more serious side of life, right? And I feel like you, for some, maybe you could have not always been your authentic self, right? But I'm just seeing that with them, maybe for some it's really difficult for you to ask for help, but they will, like your future spouse will actually show you that if you want something, or it's not bad to ask for help, and it doesn't make you any more deserving. You know, in fact, it's beautiful to have people around who we can trust and who we can ask if we need help, right? And I'm just seeing that, you know, I see that like an alchemist. they will trigger in you to turn the pain, the past energy, the past experiences into something which it will expand you. So this is a very, guys, this is this is way deeper than I thought, pile one. So I thought maybe, I mean, I don't know, I thought maybe we will see this and this and that coming through, but for pile one, this is a soul connection. Like, this is a soul connection. It could even, like, honestly, this could for some even be twin flames, because I'm seeing so much triggering happening here. So much triggering to heal. But in a good way. In a good way, because it will expand you, right? So like an alchemist, you will be able to turn your pain into a power. This is really what I'm seeing. But yeah, pal one, please feel free to let me know how you feel about it. And if you liked it, feel free, to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And if you would also like to connect with me on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and I invite you there as well. But yeah, pal one, take care. Hey pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what will your future spouse bring into your life? Now guys, before we start, there's one thing I need to show you. When I just, finished pal 1's reading, I looked on the floor and then I saw a card that I did not notice while, doing the reading for pile 1. I mean, there was, I think, even like a few cards fell, if I'm not wrong, for pile 1, and I even looked on the floor, but there is one card, I don't know why it's on the floor, it's from another deck, maybe because, I don't know, maybe yesterday it fell or something, but it was the whole time on the floor, and then I did really not see that, but just let me show you. The Ace of Cups was the whole time on the floor and I did not see it. And I feel like the reason why I did not see it for pile 1 is because it's meant for you. I'm supposed to show it to you guys. So guys, with the Ace of Cups being here, honestly, I'm gonna put it there. So there's one thing I can say. This person coming in, your future spouse, whoever they are, guys, it will not, I think here, yeah. Whoever your future spouse is, there's one thing I can already say about them. They will offer you a full cup of love. I'm not talking about a cup half full. No, an overflowing cup of love. Whoever your future spouse is going to be, guys, this is someone who loves you really, really much. Yeah, this is something I'm seeing already. And also with aces coming through, for the majority of you guys, this is going to be a new person. But for some, if you are waiting for someone, it could also stand for a new beginning with someone you already know. All right? Anyway, so for pile 2, let's see, guys. Let's get you 2 cards. Oh, great. I'm just going to put it aside then. So let's see, for pile 2, let's get you 2 cards, and then we will start with a candle wax reading. So what will your future spouse bring into your life? Let's see, for pile 2. Wow, okay, we got the 3 of Wands coming through. Let me show you guys. Wow, okay, the 3 of Wands. I love this 3 of Wands. It's such a beautiful card. All right, let's get you one last card for pile 2. One last card for pile 2. Okay, what was that? Okay, and the Ace of Wands, we have 2 aces coming through here. Yeah, guys, that's great. Wow. Okay, now let's see at the back of the deck, the energy. We got the World card coming through. Beautiful. That's great. I'm hearing that some of you guys could have been drawn to pile 1 as well. If this is the case, feel free to watch it. This could be your confirmation. But yeah, so what I'm seeing, guys, what will your future spouse bring into your life? My eyes are just zooming into the Ace of Wands, and I just, guys, I truly like, this sounds weird, but whenever I see wand energy in particular spreads, I either, or I sometimes get a very creative energy, and I'm talking about the Ace of Wands here, and sometimes the Ace of Wands can also give me a lot of like passionate energy. And this is passion. Your future spouse will definitely bring a lot of passion into your life. Maybe for some, your love life has been pretty stagnant, or you're just very fearful of getting in a relationship again, or there was just some kind of pause. Maybe for some, you're single now for quite some time as well, I'm seeing here. Or maybe there has just not been anyone worth flirting or worth dating because they did not have the spark that you're searching for, right? And you will have this with this person, okay? Let me tell you that. This, like, your future spouse is a very passionate person. We do not have the Knight of Wands here, but this is really something I'm getting. I feel like it's a really quick energy. I feel like the connection or what they're gonna bring into your life is that it's such a fast moving energy. For some, your connection could actually develop pretty fast as well. I'm seeing coming through, but the passion is undeniable. I'm seeing sexual energy coming through, but it's not only about sexual energy. You know, that's really interesting. We have the Ace of Wands here, but just before this fell, I showed you the Ace of Cups, right? So you have a beautiful balance between this like passionate side, but then we also have the emotions, right? And of course, both of them are needed for a good relationship to work, right? So, yeah, you know, look at the way, I don't know, I think I've said this in another reading as well. Guys, if you have been in the reading where I've interpreted this card the same way that I'm doing now, and this is definitely a confirmation that this is your pile, but I mean, look at the way this man is looking at the deer, right? So I feel like the chemistry between you guys, and it almost looks like everything is on fire here. So I feel like, guys, this person will have a lot of passion for you. They will awaken your passionate side, especially for those who may have been in a pause. I'm also seeing that I feel like for some reason, some of you guys could maybe struggle with being your authentic self. Maybe because you feel like you cannot show yourself, your true nature to someone. With them, you can. They will bring a very beautiful freedom to you, space in which you can express yourself the way you want, right? And maybe for some, I got this a message in Pal 1 as well. Maybe for some, you're somehow fearful when it comes to love or opening yourself up. Maybe your guards are up, but with them, they will show you. I'm almost hearing you will choose love over fear. This is what I'm hearing here. But I'm also seeing that, guys, they will offer you something solid as well. So it's not like this, you know, also with the World card, with this like major arcana here, it's not like this connection is just in the clouds, you know, and you're just flowing there with them between all the passion, all these like emotions. No, I'm actually also getting earth energy coming through, especially through the World card. We have fixed signs, we have Taurus here, right? So this is really something I'm seeing here. And I'm just seeing that although they may come with a lot of passion, which could knock you over, at the same time, you know, it is, how should I explain it? For, you know, it's as if I'm seeing the Knight of like Wands, but I'm also seeing the Knight of Pentacles. So I see the passion, but I'm also seeing someone who will offer you something solid, right? This is the kind of energy I'm seeing. Honestly, like the best of both worlds. But yeah, but I also feel like this person will be pretty supportive of you, I'm seeing. Yeah. But anyways, let's, oh, for some of you guys, it could also be the case that you may meet through traveling, or there could be some distance or something with traveling or with the world. Maybe you guys come from different worlds. Maybe even if you are from the same country, even from the same city. For instance, it could be the case that you operate in different like parts of the city, or maybe you come from different, like when it comes to you know maybe social background. It could be anything, or maybe ethnicity wise you look different. Not for everyone, but this is a message I'm getting. Guys, let me light the candle. All right, let's light it. All right, so please give me a moment, guys. Yeah, so I think, yeah. So, guys, what I'm seeing is that this future spouse, they will bring a lot of support into your life. For some, if there is something you would like to do, maybe you would like to start a business, or you would like to step out of your comfort zone. Maybe there's something you would like to do, maybe on social media, maybe creating something for yourself, maybe being more daring, more courageous, but you're just scared of stepping into this world. You're scared of other people's opinion, of being judged, of leaving your comfort zone. I see that this person will be very supportive of you in supporting your goals, supporting your dreams. If you've been growing up and you, or, doesn't matter your age, but if you have always been surrounded with people, or most of the time with people who made you really like discouraged, is that even a word? So they were not really encouraging, that's what I want to say. And maybe they were talking you out of it, or they made you feel like you just can't do it. There are other people who always can do these things, but no, they will support you, and they will also, I feel like, make you a little bit competitive. So maybe for some, like for those of you guys who are not normally competitive, I feel like they're gonna awaken the side of you who wants to just achieve. It's he or she, whoever your future spouse is. They're a great supporter. Yeah, they're gonna bring a lot of change into your life. This is what I'm seeing. A lot of changes. Someone could also want to get an animal, or like a pet or something, I'm seeing here. But again, doesn't matter. But what I'm seeing, guys, as well, is that, you know, I feel like a lot of you guys, is for some, you may really be, even maybe on a subconscious level, be scared of getting criticized, or being judged, or something like this. And they will show you that, like for some reason your future spouse will bring freedom into your life. They a lot of like restrictions that you have, which are, most of them I'm seeing, they're in your mind. They will help you in healing that. That's funny, pal one also had like a healing future spouse, but with you guys it's a little bit different still. But what I'm also seeing is that, guys, yeah, for some of you guys, you could be like, your career could be pretty important for you. Um, and I feel like your future spouse will bring into your life this beautiful balance, and show you that you can have a career, but at the same time, you can also have a beautiful relationship. You don't need to, choose one or the other, which is really beautiful, guys. The amount of love I'm feeling in here, like I feel like, yes, there's going to be passion and attraction, right? But there's also this like um this closeness, this like love that comes from the heart. Like, the heart chakra is really coming through here for me. Maybe someone's favorite color is green or so. I don't know, but this is really what I'm seeing. I just feel like they're gonna open up your heart, guys. I feel like, maybe for some of you guys, it's you're still hooked on things from the past, or maybe there are a lot of people you just don't want to forgive because they did you really dirty. But this person is gonna come into your life, and they're gonna show you that life is so precious, that we're not supposed to put our energy into BS, into drama of the past. So I feel like you will be able to forgive your past and free yourself. It's all about freeing yourself. You're freeing yourself mentally, emotionally from what has happened. And guys, one exercise I'm seeing for you guys is actually journaling. I feel like journaling, maybe journaling down your emotions and just, writing to yourself can really enhance your healing process. I'm seeing coming through here. Because I feel like maybe in your lifetime you were the one, for some of you guys, not everyone, maybe you've been the older sibling, or maybe you're the one who needs to put on so much responsibility, so much burden, and you will be able to, like, your future spouse will support you in, you know being free. If it's like such a beautiful, like, energy in here, and it comes from a place of love. Because some of you guys are definitely overthinkers. You're a lot in your headspace in a negative way. A lot of overthinking, a lot of criticizing yourself, and maybe even others at times. But I feel like with so much aces coming through, right, this is going to be a beautiful new beginning, actually, within your life. This is, guys, your future spouse will not only bring passion and like romantic stuff, and that's it. No, they will have a huge impact on your overall life in general, on your career, on the way that maybe you see your past, right? So yeah, I feel like maybe for some you've been even like gaslighted or something like this in the past, but regardless, you will have a change of perception, which will be really freeing for you. I'm also seeing that your future spouse is gonna offer you stability when it comes to the material world. For instance, they're gonna offer some kind of like environment in which you can relax, in which maybe a very cozy little world for yourselves, right? And like also material wise, I'm seeing here material wise as well. This could be actually someone, for instance, if there are certain dreams you have, and they take some kind of amount of resources, this could actually be someone who will even help you with their getting the resources in order to start a startup or start a business or do this or go there, right? This is a very supportive person. You know, pile one got the Four of Wands, and for you guys, I see the Four of Wands coming through as well here. I feel like, how should I say it? I feel like with your future spouse, you will be able to create this, this environment. I'm almost seeing like this candle and this like warm, cozy place to always come back to, no matter what. And there's a lot of trust between you two guys. Your future spouse will bring a lot of trust with into your life. Maybe for some you have trust issues, or life. I mean, or other people influence us in so many different ways that it can have a huge impact on us, right? So for those of you guys who may have even like trust issues, I see that they will be gone, or at least they will, like, your future spouse will help you in, I'm hearing, having faith in humanity again. What is happening? Okay, but they will help you to heal that. That's so beautiful, guys. Pile 1 and pile 2, a lot of healing energy. I'm so happy to see that the connections, a lot of people have so much healing in them, right? That's such a beautiful thing to see as a reader. I mean, at the end of the day, my biggest motivation in doing tarot is to help people heal. And seeing that you guys find connections in which you get triggered one way or another, honestly, to heal these aspects, to free yourself from your past and from the toxicity from your childhood, from maybe ex-partners, family members, toxic friends, whatever, is such a beautiful thing. And look at this, the water is almost like coming through on this candle, but the candle is still like the water is still is already here, but it's still shining. So I feel like, guys, you could have experienced like things in your life in which other people maybe they couldn't have taken it, but you experienced so much hardship, but still your light is shining. And this is something your future spouse will admire about you. Let me tell you that. Big time, yeah. So that's everything, guys, that I'm seeing for you. So pile 2, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And if you liked it, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. And if you would also like to connect with me on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and I invite you there as well. But yeah, pal 2, take care. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, what will your future spouse bring into your life? So just before starting, guys, I would like to mention that there are some kids playing outside, and if you hear any noises, any distracting noises, I would just like to apologize for that. So for pile 3, what we're gonna do is we will first get you 2 tarot cards, and then we will start with your candle wax reading. So for pile 3, all right. Let's see, pile 3, what will their future spouse bring into their life? Let's see. Okay, too many cards. For pile 3, let's see. Wow. You got the 2 of Cups coming through. And that's funny, because in pile 1 and 2, I always listen to myself. Sometimes before starting a reading, I set an intention, for instance, for the cards to fall down, and only then I will take them, because sometimes they also flip around. And just before starting this reading, guys, and this was the only pile that I had this feeling for, I believe, I said if cards flip over within the deck, I will also take them. And I didn't do this for the other piles. And look at this, the 2 of Cups came out. So yeah, there's definitely a reason for that. Yeah, 2 of Wands, 2, 2, yeah. Anyways, for pile 3, and there we have the 5 of Pentacles. All right. Oh my goodness, look at this. And we have the 10 of Cups. Wow. Okay. Wow, wow, wow. So pile 3. First of all, let me tell you one thing when it comes to your future spouse. This is someone who has definitely had their and I will come to in a minute on what they will bring into your life, but let me just tell you first of all that this person, whoever they are, they definitely had their fair share of experiences in life which were definitely challenging. And I see this mirroring coming through with you as well. With 5 of Pentacles, maybe some of you guys, not everyone, but maybe you struggled growing up as a child, either because, there was some kind of instability in your life. Could be money, but could also just be, for instance, maybe you had a parent who was really unstable, or the relationships, just something that was not really the way which is ideal for growth, I'm seeing here. So coming back to the reading, now what I'm seeing with what they will bring to your life, what they will bring in, guys, with 2 of Cups coming here, there is only one word I'm hearing, and that's love. This person will bring love into your life, but not this oh my gosh, you meet them and then you fall in love, and then after some time it's gone because it was just a phase. No, this is not a phase. We have the 10 of Cups here. These people, and I mean, life happens, so we're definitely not judging anyone, but sometimes people fall in love with someone and they always say that they will not leave them, but then they will find someone else, and then the love is gone for the person that we're with. No, this is not the kind of energy. When I say love, guys, I'm talking about unconditional love. And maybe that's the reason. Maybe I need to make it a little more specific. I'm not talking about the love we're seeing nowadays, the definition of love. Because sometimes I see certain things and I just feel like, is this really love? like, and I'm being remembered. No, this is not unconditional love. This is just the kind of modern day Western, or not Western, no, modern day, that's what I wanted to say, like this 21st century love that we're seeing, right? In which, I don't know why this is so getting so deep, but this reading, guys, I feel like the kind of love you've experienced so far in your life is not this kind of love. This is unconditional love. And drink whenever I say love, by the way. This is something so raw, something, and this is why I say like 21st century modern world, because nowadays a lot of couples, not everyone of course, but I have seen everything has become superficial, right? We have to look good on social media, or we have to, like, you have to give me something very expensive so I can like flash with what my, I don't know, my boyfriend or whatever has given me, right? So love has somehow become more of, it's not like, it's not about two people's like intimate connection anymore. It's like more about, and I don't know what I'm like channeling this, but I feel like this is for someone out there. Very often when we seek like 21st century love, it's more like, what can you give me, and vice versa. And a lot of like the physical aspect has also grown tremendously in our world. But what I'm seeing here, and that's why I'm saying unconditional love, this does not come from a place of, hey, what can you give me and what can I get from you. This is not coming from the place of, I wonder, like, if what we have is, if something that, I can make profit of or something like this. No, this love is also not because of physicality. This is not like, a very like passionate drive, and then that's it. And then the next day, there's nothing else there, because very often our nowadays world, when people come together, oh my god, it's so loud out there, I'm so sorry guys. When people come together, there's a lot of physical attraction, but when the physical attraction is gone, there is nothing else left. And when two souls, and I'm really talking about two souls, emerge together, the physical attraction is not the leading thing. It is a beautiful byproduct which comes from the beautiful human bodies that we have in this world, right? So this is unconditional love. I think I never tried to explain the love that I'm seeing in like a tarot reading, but this is unconditional love, and they're going to come into your life and they are going to show you what this really is. And you've never experienced that. In fact, I feel like the relationships you've had so far have been pretty poorly. And because look at this, you have the 5 of Pentacles and then you have the 10 of Cups. So I feel like with this person, you will be able to actually create the one thing that you always wanted to have. This very beautiful connection where two souls come together, where there's a lot of organic feelings there, where it is healthy. This is such a healthy connection, guys. So, oh my goodness. I'm just having problems to breathe, and I feel like this is the intensity of this connection. All I can say is that I'm hearing unconditional love, unconditional love. And 10 of Cups, guys, you will have so much emotional fulfillment with this person. I feel like they are really emotionally mature. And, the 10 of Cups for me, I mean, look at the why I was about to say horse. What's going on? Look at the tree, and there's like a smiling face there. So yeah, I feel like with this person you will be able to be really joyful. The 2 of Cups also is for some is like a soulmate card. So maybe this first, no, not maybe, I mean with the kind of love that I'm feeling, guys, this is a high level connection. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. So guys, let's start with your candle wax reading. All right. Great. Now it's like raining. Like, what's happening? Guys, you see, now it's raining. I really feel like you may have experienced a lot of storms. And maybe for you're find yourself in it like till this day. But we know when we are not experiencing rain, you know, we cannot appreciate maybe, or not that, but I mean there is rain is needed for a beautiful rainbow to come, right? And this is what I'm seeing. You will have the rainbow, um but you have definitely, like, you've been through the rain as well. This is what I'm seeing. Give me please a moment, guys. Please give me a moment. Like, yeah, immediately I'm really feeling like there was a lot in your life. Oh my god, thunder. Thunder is also like the weather. I think a storm is out there. I feel like, guys, you have been maybe struggling in your life with finding balance, right? And this person really balance you out. Like, I feel like the chemistry you guys are going to have is beautiful because you're going to complement, be very complemental. Is that the word? Yeah, right. Towards each other. So if there's something you always felt like you're lacking, they will have it. And if I think this, I had this message coming through in another reading, but I don't know in which one. But whatever you're lacking, they have, and whatever they are lacking, you have. And I feel like it's not about, because I always say two whole beings need to come together and not two halves, right? So it's not like some codependency thing. No, what I want to say with that is that you're beautifully, like, you fit. This is what I want to say. You fit. You're complementing each other. Especially, guys, emotionally. I feel like because of past, like, experiences, a lot of you guys have emotional blockages or emotional, you know, yeah, like pain. I see pain coming through. But let me tell you that, you know, guys, that's so funny because in every pile today, the future spouse was in a way healing for, brought some kind of healing. And as I already said, I think in pile 2, it is so beautiful to see that the connections a lot of you guys are going towards are healing connections, right? It might be triggering, but if there is no trigger, how can we know that there is something to heal? I mean, it needs to come out from the subconscious to the surface so we get aware of what there is, that we need still to work on. But yeah, I feel like, you know yeah, a lot of growth for you as well. And i I see that in a way the BS, you can let go of it. And but guys, let me just tell you one thing that I'm getting. I feel like your future spouse, they're a very stable person, and they will also bring a lot of stability in your life. A lot of stability. I did not get this message for the other piles, but for you guys, I'm talking about a lot of stability. Like, this is someone very emotionally stable, but I'm also talking about finances. You know, for those of you guys who may have been in very, like, maybe you grew up with a lot of instability, right? Or maybe there's just something about instability here that I'm seeing here. But regardless, your future spouse is someone I see. I'm hearing influential. Um, it can look very different for a lot of you guys, but for a lot of you guys, it could be the case that when it comes to a workplace, maybe they have a good position, therefore they maybe have a lot of stability coming through, like resources, for instance, right? But this is what I'm seeing, and I feel like they will really be, like a second back for you. They will be, they will have a lot to offer. Like, they will definitely bring, guys, I don't know why I'm stuttering. I feel like I'm stuttering, I don't know why, but this is someone who's quite influential, someone who has a great position in work, maybe someone who other people work for, a lot of money for them, and a beautiful home. I see this coming through as well. A beautiful environment, yeah. Hmm. I see that for some of you guys, maybe you feel like when it comes to your body that I'm hearing you're not good enough or not perfect enough, and like this is definitely something you need to heal because it has a huge impact on your mental health and like also just in general and your energetic body, guys. And this is a message I'm getting as well coming through. There is some healing that needs to be done here. But guys, I feel like this person again, they will bring a lot of light-hearted energy into your life as well, because maybe, yeah, I feel like, with them you will be able to experience a lot things that you were not able to do. Maybe because financially speaking, you just did not have the resources. Oh my God, are you hearing the rain? I think, yeah, I think you can hear it. But regardless, they will give you a lot of opportunities, I'm hearing. They will bring a lot of opportunities in your life to maybe, when it comes to finances. But not only that, it's not only about the finances, guys. It's not only about the finances. I feel like, guys, they will open your horizon, I'm seeing. This is someone who's, I see, quite experienced. So it doesn't matter their age. They know a lot. They have maybe for some, they are well traveled, right? And they will show you so much. Like, I feel like you're living in your small cocoon, and they will bring you out of it, and they will show you what this world has to offer. And those like, do you know those books in which two people come together and then one of them opens up a whole brand new world to the other person? This is, oh my goodness, sorry guys, this is the kind of energy I'm getting. I feel like you're gonna find yourself in complete new circumstances, but in a positive way though. You will be actually able to flip things over. I feel like your future spouse is going to bring a new phase into your life in which you can have this moment in which you can turn things around for yourself because of a trigger, but a positive one. Let me see, guys. Yeah, I'm hearing, like, I am constantly hearing that they will bring stability. Like, I'm hearing this, guys. I'm also seeing, though, that whoever this person is, you will be with them for the long run. Like, this is your long-term partner. I don't see, yeah, this is your long-term partner, guys. And this is actually this can be the person that, see this? The light is, yeah, this is someone you can actually grow old with. I see this coming through. And like outside it's raining, thunder, lightning, like maybe you're hearing it, I don't know, but no matter what comes in life, like no matter the tower moments, like the raining is really reminding me of tower moments, of the tower card. No matter what comes, they will always stick to your side, and you will do the same, and therefore you will be able to always like grow and continue with your relationship. This is someone who commits. Your future spouse will bring a huge level of commitment into your life. So for those of you guys who may be scared of commitment, I feel like this is something you need maybe to heal. Maybe this is one trigger they will bring out, because they came to commit, guys. Like, this is not someone who wants like a short fling or whatever. No, they want the real deal. Yeah. Anyway, so pal 3, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And if you liked it, yeah, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe. And also, if you would like to connect with me on Instagram, my channel's Instagram account is in the description box down below, and I invite you there as well. But yeah, Pal 3, take care.